Hi guys. In this video I'm going to be reviewing the Cushies adult diaper from Abuniverse. Adult diapers are medical devices that are used to manage incontinence. I've been using diapers to manage my incontinence for many years, so I make these videos to help people that are new to incontinence and help people know what products are available. So the first thing I like to do is show how the diapers fit. So these are size medium, and they fit like most other medium-sized adult diapers. They don't run large or small. Some diapers do. That's why I show how they look and fit. That's something that's very important whenever you are incontinent and you're picking out a product, so you know how they fit, so you know if they'll work for you. So these are ABDL adult diapers, which ABDL adult diapers typically run a little thicker than medical brand adult diapers. But these diapers aren't as thick or bulky as other ABDL adult diapers. So in a lot of my videos, I've compared the diaper that I'm reviewing to the Abena M4. I'm actually out of Abena M4s right now, so I'm going to be comparing it to a different ABDL adult diaper. So this is a good representation of a typical ABDL adult diaper, and it is a Rears adult diaper, Rears rubber. So you can see the Rears is a little tiny bit wider, and it's a little bit thicker, which this is, about the average thickness and width of typical ABDL adult diapers, whereas this, it's kind of more close to a medical diaper when it comes to the thickness and width. So it would compare to like an Abena M4. So this isn't a diaper that I use very often. I actually bought these just so that I could review them, make some videos for this YouTube channel. And the reason why I don't use these diapers is I don't really care for the taping system. And if you're unfamiliar with these diapers, you might not know they have one tape per side, whereas most adult diapers have at least two tapes per side. So it does have a tape landing zone, which is the hard plastic front panel, and that is so that the tapes have somewhere where they're not going to rip the plastic when they come off, and they're going to stay real secure. You can take them off and put them back on, stuff like that, which that's something that you see on higher capacity adult diapers, where a lot of high capacity adult diapers have problems with the tapes coming off. These have one single tape on each side, which you can see right there. So typically an adult diaper will have two on each side, and they'll have one at the top and one closer to the bottom. This has one big tape in the middle, and it's about the size of two tapes combined, so in theory it should work just as well. But the problem is the placement. So if you put this diaper on and you put the tape right in the middle so that the top waistband lines up, then what ends up happening is you have it's very loose down here where the diaper needs to seal on your body. So what you have to do to prevent leaks is put the tape down so that the tape actually sits on the bottom of the tape landing zone. And that's really the only way that I've found that you can make the diaper actually seal right there so that it doesn't leak. So me personally, I have a neurological bladder with urinary retention. So because of my specific type of incontinence, I have a large bladder that empties all at once. So leaks are something that I've had a lot of trouble with. And, this is the reason why I've gone to ABDL adult diapers a lot of times. I do wear medical diapers as well, mainly because I like double chance tapes without a tape landing zone when I'm at work, just because the tape landing zone, if you're wearing them all day, every day, the tape landing zone for me personally gets a little bit uncomfortable. But I do like the tape landing zones for times when I might not be super active, like if I'm in bed or if it's on the weekend and I'm lounging around the house. I do like a tape landing zone, but at work, I don't like a tape landing zone. But that's a topic that I've covered plenty of times. So anyway, the reason I don't typically buy these diapers is because they do not work for me unless I add an additional tape. And so what I do to make these work is I'll put the tape all the way at the bottom of the tape landing zone to get that seal. But then if I do that, it's very loose up here. And when it's very loose up at the top, that doesn't cause the diaper to leak. But what happens is the diaper will sag down. I gotta pull it up. And it's just you don't want to have a diaper that you're having to adjust all the time and pull up, because that's gonna draw attention to the fact that you're wearing a diaper. So what I end up having to do is I'll put the tape all the way at the bottom, and then all this loose plastic up here, I add a piece of tape. And there is a specific kind of tape that I use. I have done some experimenting with different kinds of tape. So, first I would use some small duct tape, but I don't know, it's just a little bit overkill, and I've actually found a really good tape that I use. And I also use these sometimes on diapers that have single chance tapes that pop off. So for instance, one diaper that I really like is the Better Dry adult diaper as well, which is the same as the Crinkles adult diaper. Those are a very high capacity adult diaper that you would expect to have a tape landing zone, but instead it has double chance tapes with no tape landing zone, which is why I like that diaper. But because of that, once they get wet, they do have a tendency to have the tapes come off. So I use this tape right here. And this tape is actually cloth electrical tape, which is something that you can buy online really easily. You can't really find it in a store, but it's just electrical tape that's made out of cloth. So it's really thin tape, and it works really, really good. It sticks to the plastic really well, and it's very strong. So even though it's a very small piece of tape, it works for me better than duct tape. And it's nice and soft and smooth and isn't really large. So I highly recommend cloth electrical tape if you need an extra tape on your adult diaper. Which, with the Cushies, for me personally, I have to have an extra tape. So these are ABDL adult diapers, which ABDL is something that I'm learning more about. But, so some people wear these diapers not for incontinence. They do it for the babyish print, the look, the feel, that sort of stuff. So they might not necessarily need protection. They might not necessarily use the diaper. They might be able to use the toilet, which, they're very lucky. I don't have that privilege, but if you're going to be wearing this diaper and you're not needing it for your incontinence, then there's no problem. You can use the tape right in the middle, and it's going to be loose on the bottom and a little loose at the top. But if you have it like right in the middle, it shouldn't like ride down or anything. So it's perfectly fine for people, which is kind of silly. If you wear it as designed, it doesn't work for incontinence. It would probably work if you had very minor incontinence. If maybe you have a very small bladder, like you have overactive bladder, or you dribble throughout the day, then the tapes probably won't be a problem. But if you have urinary retention and you empty your bladder all at once, then you have to have the tape all the way down with an additional tape up top to keep it from falling down. So anyway, this diaper might work perfectly for you, depending on what kind of incontinence you have. So that's a very common misconception that people have, that everybody with incontinence has the same type of issue and that the same products will work for everybody. But it's simply not true. Everybody has different symptoms, you know what I mean? So my unique situation, the way my body works, the way my body's shaped, yada yada yada, I have to have an additional tape for these diapers to work to manage my incontinence. But that doesn't mean that they won't work for you without an additional tape. But like I said, even if you say you have the same issues that I have, they make a really good tape. You can buy it on Amazon, and it's called cloth electrical tape. And it works very, very good for single tape diapers that you need extra tape on, or double chance tapes that might need a little bit of reinforcement. This is the perfect tape to use. So I've kind of gone on for a while about the tapes. That's the unique factor about these diapers. Other than that, they're not very unique. They are, just like any other premium adult diaper. They have elastic waistband on the front and back, and it's actually a pretty good elastic waistband. It's better than most of the rears adult diapers. It has very good leak guards. It does not have the blue strip in the middle, which that blue strip, that's for odor control. It does not have that, which I honestly don't really think that makes much of a difference. I don't think you really need that strip. So this is a plastic-backed version. They also make the cloth-like version, which is the same diaper but with a cloth-like material on top of it with hook and loop tapes. Me personally, I prefer the plastic backing because the cloth backing, it can irritate my skin if I wear it, all day, which, I am incontinent, so I wear them all day, every day. I have for, over 2 decades. So, if the cloth-backed ones are your thing and they don't cause you any problems, these are available in cloth-backed. These diapers aren't as soft inside as some other diapers. Like, they're not as soft as like Abina or a Little for Big or Crinkles. They're about the same softness as like a Rears. So these aren't like a super premium adult diaper, and they're not super expensive either. So they're like a mid-range adult diaper. But they work really well. Like I said, I am out of Abina M4s, and I bought this pack of diapers so that I could review them on my channel. So, I have been wearing them to work, and they're just fine. They're just as discreet. They perform just as well. It's just a matter that you have to, add an extra tape. It's not a big deal. Well, there's my automatic cat feeder making noise. So my cat might be running up here in a minute. So, anyway, I mean, that's pretty much it for this video. This is a very good diaper. The only thing that I don't like about it is the taping system, but that may or may not be an issue for you. Hope you like this video. If you have a friend or a family member who might be looking for a diaper like this, or maybe they're curious about diapers with one tape per side, or, pass this video along to them. Make sure to give me a like, comment, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. And yeah, if you have trouble with single tape diapers, either leaking because they don't make a seal, or falling down because they're so loose at the top, all you got to do is run that tape down at the bottom of the tape landing zone and add an additional piece of tape up top. So that's it for this video. Thanks, guys.